Okay, we're good.
That's no, I
Good.
don't have a microphone.
Okay, well, welcome everybody to this Board of Equalization meeting on Friday, April 26th at 4:16 p.m. We will suspend the rules as there are only two commissioners. We haven't heard anything else otherwise, right? Online or?
I've heard nothing.
Okay. We'll suspend the rules for the voting and move right into our regular agenda. The first item is to ratify the signing of the resolution, basically changing to today's meeting.
I will make a motion to approve.
Okay, I'll second that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, item 1 passes. Item 2 is approve the minutes from March 21st.
I will make a motion to approve the minute.
I'll second that. All in favor say aye.
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 Okay.
That passes. Item 3 is approve or deny the classification change, secondary residential, primary residential on the attached report for tax year 2023.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 3.
Thank you. Second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and 4, approve or deny the petition to BOE to hear appeal of property valuation after filing deadline for Stringham.
This is a medical emergency. We recommend approve on that one.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve item number 4.
I will second that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That is approved. Item 5, approve or deny application new property tax exemption for Catholic Health Initiative Colorado personal property account. Okay. Any?
This is the hospital. right?
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
And we changed it to nonprofit from religious, right? Any questions or concerns in the auditor's office?
Yes, we are just trying to make sure that they're meeting charitable requirements. And they recently changed the numbers they sent to me, so maybe if they could talk about their charity. What has been, they took it over May 1st up to now, and then I understand they made a change this month. So, you want to talk about that?
Perfect.
Permission to dialogue.
Yes.
Okay, great. Hi, everyone. Nicole Milo from Common Spirit Health. Thank you for having us here. We have been operating under, we've been looking at the standard O2 from the Utah tax code. And we were just trying to figure out what we needed to put on there in terms of what is qualifiable for community benefit, given the acquisition of the facilities on May 1st. We do see in section 5 that medical discounts are included, and so that is the reason why you have the revised application, noting the 1.4 million of charitable care delivered since our acquisition date of May 1st. We do anticipate that this number will increase drastically given us bringing on our community health needs assessment per IRS guidelines, which will be occurring in the next few months.
Thanks, Nicole. Do you have any questions about staff? Okay. We're gonna.
Vicki Westergaard, tax admin. I do have some questions. I did a lot of research trying to, see throughout your system what kind of charitable things y'all do. Mm-hmm. And I saw that you, in other states, you provide care for homeless, places where they live. You give grants out to nonprofits. Are you doing any of those type of things in Utah or specifically in Utah County like you're doing in all 26 other states?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Happy to answer that question. So since we are a medical organization, our primary focus is delivering medical care. We do have a robust financial financial aid policy that does do some presumptive charity up to 400% FPL. That's automatic with our patients. But to answer your question directly, yes, we do give out grants. We have a health equity grant that is released every single year. We did give out one grant in Utah County. We were able to bring that nonprofit into the fold of the distribution of that grant. primarily just because of timing. So we acquired on May 1st. The applications closed at the end of June last year. So it was tight to try to get the word out to as many nonprofits as possible in the county because we were new.
But you anticipate being able to expand that in the future, moving forward?
100%. Yep. So it is incumbent upon us to get the distribution of that grant award out, but also through our community health needs assessment that is required by IRS, we do have to identify the top 3 issues that are problematic in the county. And so once we have that tightened up through the CHNA process, that's when you're going to begin to see the identification of those needs. Historically, it has been in most of our communities, food security, homelessness, and behavioral health. Those are usually the top 3. And then that's where we'll begin to work with community partners to funnel any of those extra dollars outside of the charity care into the community.
Just for your information and knowledge, we're in the middle of doing our CHA right now.
Okay.
The health department should be wrapping that up here soon. Typically, we rank pretty good with food security. That's one area we tend to do well on, but ahead of you getting your CHA completed, if you wanted to use the data from ours, we're more than happy to share that information with you.
And we would love that. We tend to find that if we can partner with community health, we are working right now with BYU Life Sciences on getting some information out to community right now and starting that information gathering. But we have found success in other communities. If we can partner and have the same cadence with the public health, usually the outcome is far better for the residents.
Yeah, absolutely. Pull our efforts. So you reach out. I would just encourage you to reach out to the health department. Like I said, they're in the process of wrapping up the CHA right now, and pretty good. We have over 1,000 respondents right now, so we'll have a really good idea on what we're doing there.
I really appreciate that. We'll make sure to do
Absolutely.
that.
Okay, I have no other questions or concerns.
Vicki, did that answer your questions? Thank you for that.
All right,
Okay.
thank you so much. We're excited to have you here in our community and look forward to partnering with you in any way that we can. And I'll make a motion to approve item number 5.
I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That passes. Thanks, Nicole. Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, just a housekeeping item, just for those who are joining us over Zoom.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, just a reminder to them, if there's an agenda item they wish to speak to please use the raise your hand feature. Thank you.
Yep. I'm sure, is there thousands of people on watching?
Hundreds of thousands.
There's at least,
I
20,000,
figured.
maybe.
It's usually the case. Okay. Item 6, approve or deny the 2024 application for new property tax exemption for Tabitha's Way.
Speaking of food security,
Yeah. We got Tabitha's online.
I don't see anyone raising their hand yet for Tabitha's Way.
Wendy Osborne was supposed to join the Zoom.
I do see her. I do see Wendy Osborne. She didn't
Okay.
raise her hand, but I'll go ahead and add her right now. Let's see. There we go.
Wendy, can you hear us okay?
Me? Sorry, I couldn't get it to work.
you're fine. We can hear you now.
Got you now.
Do you guys have any questions or concerns for Wendy? Or
No questions. It seems in line with their other operations.
all right, Wendy, do you have any additions or anything to add on this?
No, I don't believe so.
I'd entertain a motion.
Yeah, I'm good. I will make a motion to approve item number 6.
I'll second that. All in
Thank you.
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, Wendy.
Thank you.
Passes. Item 7, approve or deny 2024 charity plan and annual statement for continued property tax exemption for Mission Alpine Valley Care Center.
Is there a Zach on Zoom?
Yep.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Zach.
How's it going?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good. Glad that we were able to make this work this time.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Any questions from staff?
No, it's, you know,
Vicky,
seems the
sorry.
same.
Explain the charity plan.
Oh,
He has to
gotcha.
do
The
that
charity
with
plan.
printing them.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vicki. All right, Zach, you want to talk to us about your charity plan?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty consistent with previous years as far as how we go about providing charity, and it's typically through different volunteers. We have some organizations like Costco that donate a lot of goods that they're not going to use to our facility, and then we obviously use those for our residents, and then other activities and so on and so forth that we put on. And then we do a lot of charitable care for people that can't afford the care or don't have the financial means to provide or don't qualify for certain state Medicaid programs. Then we will provide that charitable care as well.
Okay. Do we have any other questions or concerns? No? All right. Thank you, Zach. I will make a motion to approve item number 7.
I will second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Zach.
Thank you.
Item 8, approve or deny 2024 petition property tax exemption received after the state mandated deadline of March 1st for El Cala Temple. Let's see here. Do we have anyone from?
Yes, I think we had Mr. Bill. Yep. Sorry, I think he raised his hand. Let me find him here. There we go.
I am here, I think.
As a housekeeping note, so these next group of applications, there's 2 agenda items for each organization. One is to accept their application after the filing deadline, and then the next is to approve or deny their renewal or new application. So that's what's going on here.
Okay. Any reason why we wouldn't accept the late?
I see no reason why I'll make a motion to approve item number 8 to accept the late.
Okay, I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and now number 9, approve or deny annual statement of property tax exemption.
I'm assuming it's the same thing. We need to hear the charity plan.
Here, Bill.
This one does not have a charity plan,
Okay.
and I don't have any questions on it.
So then we're good. Okay. I'll make a motion to approve item number 9.
Okay. I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Hey, Bill, while we've got you here,
I'm here.
can you tell us
Can you hear?
what, did you want him to say
Can you
something,
hear me?
Vicki?
Yeah, we can hear you.
She wanted him
Hold on,
to,
let me hang.
to explain why it was late before you approved it.
Oh, gotcha.
I can do that.
Okay.
It was a little bit of health problems and also age-wise, kind of let it slip, and I apologize for that. And we are in the process of having our recorder take over my responsibility with this. And it probably won't happen again. If you have any questions about where the money goes, it goes to helping the kids in our area get to any of the Shriners hospitals and hospital chair. And we try to make as much money as we can. We don't charge them only what it's going to. We'll probably put a fee on it as like $100 per night, and that's as many people as they can get in there. And we've been doing it for quite a few years.
Okay, thanks, Bill. We have you approved, so thank you for being here.
No, thank you very much, and that won't happen again.
All right. Thanks, Bill.
We hope. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Accept or deny 2024 petition for property tax exemption received after the state mandated deadline. Talateu Ma'akaha'u of Tongan. I just kind of you saw what I did there, right? Was that pretty good? That was good. United Methodist Church of Provo. Sorry. That's not my best. I feel like Greg Rebel probably has a leg up on stuff like that because he practices a lot. Okay, so let's see. We've got Tavita
I'm here.
Great.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain to us why we missed the deadline first of all?
Yes, sir. And first of all, I apologize for that, though. I'm the one that is usually doing it every year. This year, I have a process of doing a new prosthetic. First time using prosthetic and being process that I'm being off and on every week on going through with my with the appointment on processing on getting a prosthetic. And not just that I am working a night shift right now, just working 10 hours before night. And honestly, it's just only my fault. So totally this is my fault. Even with the excuse that I am saying though, but it's totally my fault that I really wasn't aware of the time this year though. And I promise that will never happen again.
Thank you, Tavita. Any concerns?
I don't have any concerns. I mean, we identify with you. We are working 10 to 15-hour days ourselves right now as we're down a commissioner. So we understand that things slip through the cracks and we're doing double duty, and we appreciate your hard work for our community. I'll make a motion to accept the late.
Okay. I'll second that. All
Thank
in
you
favor
so
say
much.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Hang with us though, Tavita. We've got your item on number 11 now for the annual statewide property tax exemption.
No questions on that one.
Okay. Any questions for him on that?
I don't have any. All right, I'll make a motion to approve item number 11.
Okay, and I'll second that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Very good, Tavita. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Have a good one. Okay, item 12. Approve or deny 2024 application for new property tax exemption for Sundance Nature Alliance.
They have an event tonight and they asked, or we assumed probably no one would be able to zoom in. I assume they're not.
Oh, yeah, their event
We
starts at 6.
pretty much told them they'd be continued.
Okay, so
But does it not have to be done
No,
before May
because they
1st?
filed within 120 days of acquisition, so they're not in that by
Okay.
May 1st category.
Okay, then I'll make a motion to continue item number 12.
to our next June 27th.
Yep.
I'll second that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good on that, Sally. Okay, to that June 27th. Okay, gotcha. Item 13, approve or deny 2024 application for new property tax exemption for Utah Valley refugees.
Yep,
All right,
juniors.
please come up and tell us your name. Thank you for being here.
Good evening, and nice to be here for the first time. Thank you for having me. My name is Leonard Bagalwa, and I'm the Executive Director of Utah Valley Refugees. And I don't know do I need to say why we applied for this?
Yeah, if you're here,
What
if you
about
wouldn't
Utah
mind,
Valley
please.
Refugees? Okay.
Just give us a summary of your charitable work.
Okay, wonderful. So Utah Valley Refugees was founded in 2016 with a mission to help refugees to become self-sufficient. And we mainly started Utah Valley Refugees focusing on saving secondary migrant, meaning refugees who have been legally resettled to the United States through the Catholic Community Services or International Rescue Committee. So, and when we started having challenge with housing, so we decided to focus on housing, and in 2021, so the state of Utah allocated some funding to us in order to buy property, and we end by buying this property, and this is the reason why we are requesting for tax exempt for the property in Provo.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions.
Okay.
I don't either. I'll make a motion to approve item number 13.
All right, I will second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much,
All right.
Farron. Thank you.
Item 14, accept or deny 2024 petition for new property tax exemption received after the state mandated deadline of March 1st for Junior Achievement of Utah, Inc. You know a name?
Michelle.
I'm here.
Oh,
Oh.
she's.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Can you first address missing the deadline of March 1st?
Again, I beg forgiveness. We didn't know that the filing deadline was March 1st. When we found out that we had missed the filing deadline, we immediately submitted our application for a late filing to rectify that oversight, and we promise that it won't happen again.
I've got
I love these promises. This is good, Michelle. Thank you for that.
it reminds me when my son did something not super
said-
smart, and
yeah.
I said, "Hey, I need you to not do stupid things anymore." And he said, "Mom, I'm a teenage boy. I can't guarantee I won't do stupid things anymore, but I promise I won't do this stupid thing again."
Love that honesty.
Right, I thought so too. So
Yep.
just, I'll make a motion to approve item number 14.
Thank you. I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, moves us to 15. Approve or deny application for new property tax for Junior Achievement of Utah, Inc.
You want to tell us a little bit about your charity plan and what this new property is?
Yes, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Junior Achievement of Utah. The Junior Achievement of Utah was established in 1956, and we educate Utah students in work readiness, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy through experiential hands-on programs. JA programs help prepare young people for the real world by showing them how to generate wealth and effectively manage it, how to create jobs, how to make their communities more robust, and how to apply entrepreneurial thinking to the workplace. JA of Utah reaches students with 3 distinct approaches. We have in-class programs for grades K to 12. We have Junior Achievement Cities in Salt Lake City, which has been there for 20 years, and the new Woodbury Junior Achievement City in Utah County, which are experiential learning centers offered to 5th and 8th grade students. With nearly 95,000 Utah students reached during the school year through our innovative partnership with the business community, educators, and volunteers, JA of Utah helps young people understand the connection between what they're learning in school and how it applies to their lives in the real world. JA inspires students to develop competitive skills and confidence, and JA programs increase knowledge and influence attitudes in a way that results in students' increased self-confidence. The JA experience helps students understand the importance of school as a means to becoming successful adults and prepares them for realities and opportunities of work and entrepreneurship in the global marketplace. So the new JA City that we opened is in University Place in Orem. It opened last year, and the new facility offers the same experiential learning to 5th and 8th grade students in Utah County. What we do is we provide 5th grade students to go to JA BizTown. It combines in-class learning with a day-long visit to this fully interactive, simulated learning facility. Through daily lessons, hands-on activities, and active participation in running the city, students learn to connect the dots between what they are learning in school and what they will need to know in their life beyond graduation. During their day at JA BizTown, students work as employees in various businesses, facilitated by volunteer educators and business professionals. They are paid for their labor, and they manage personal and business checking accounts. Throughout the day, students also learn firsthand about time and money management as they work, bank, and shop as consumers. The JA BizTown experience helps students develop competitive skills and confidence. I don't know if any of you have any school-age children who've had the JA City experience, but you are welcome to come for a tour if you'd like to see our new JA City down in Utah County.
Thank you, Michelle.
Right. Thank you for the work you do. I think we were invited to the ribbon cutting, but I think it coincided with one of our meetings. We love the work that you do, and it's great for the youth of our county. I will make a motion to approve item number 15.
I will second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thanks again, Michelle.
Thank you.
Okay. Item 16, approve or deny 2024 charity plan and 2024 annual statements for IHC Health Services. All the serial numbers listed there.
Good afternoon. I'm Kyle Hansen. I'm the administrator at Utah Valley Hospital. We've got several people here from Intermountain. Commissioners, always appreciate the opportunity to be here and share the work that we're doing. And I believe you have our submitted charity plan as well as our annual statements. The numbers just quickly that I have: over 34,000 individual charity cases from last year. Charity care amounts given pretty close to 30 million, and total gift to the community just above 275 million. We do expect that number to continue to grow. We've opened new sites, as you guys know, in the county. Primary Children's Lehigh is now open in the north end. We also have an ambulatory campus in Saratoga Springs that is taking care of the community there, and will continue to grow as that community grows. So happy to answer any questions that you have regarding our plan, but we like Utah County. We plan to continue to be here. Yeah.
Right. Did we have any questions?
No.
Okay. Once again, we appreciate the work you do for the folks here in the county, and I know that we are lucky that our citizens have significantly greater access to health care and charitable health care than most of the state because of our large network, including your hospitals. So we appreciate the partnership that we have with our area hospitals. I'll make a motion to approve item number 16.
I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you.
We'll have Jason come back to another meeting and say a prayer too for us. Thank you.
I'm in favor of that.
Okay. Item 17. No motions on that. We don't want to bind you to anything. Number 17, approve or deny the 2024 application for new property tax exemption for IHC Health Services, Inc. for the listed serial numbers there.
These are just a few new sites that are on, one is on my campus. We moved our sleep lab services from within the Peterson Tower out to what we call the Troon Building, which is a building just on the south end of our campus there next to the Chevron. We also have listed here the Saratoga Springs Emergency Room, which I mentioned, and then the personal property is referencing specifically, we have a primary children's pediatric rehab site on the Orem Community Hospital campus. So those, I believe, are the three that are listed.
I think we're most excited about the primary children's coming to Utah County.
Yeah,
So
year two.
That, yes. And
when I lived in Canada, we used to drive to primary children's 4 times a year for my son. Yeah, because he was going blind in Canada, and primary children saved his sight. So I'm more than happy to drive to Lehigh rather than having to drive to Salt Lake from Edmonton. So thank you. And one of our,
closer.
one of our biggest producing items here in the county is children.
Yeah, that's true.
So
what I was just about to say was,
lot
I
of
thought you were going to express how excited we were that I'm going to be a grandpa
Oh,
at an IHC, probably
congrats.
facility, unless they have it on the freeway stuck in traffic or something crazy. But
possibility.
Anyway, so
The traffic is pretty
Hopefully
bad.
everybody's got a story to tell,
Yeah,
don't they?
hopefully
At some
not.
point.
Yeah, no, we appreciate that. All right, I'll make a motion to approve item number 17.
I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thanks again, Kyle.
Thank you.
All right. Item 18, approve or deny revocation of 2024 property tax exemption for Braids Place. Hi. Please, come on up.
I am Becky Oakley, Director of Braids Place, and appreciate all the apologies and all of that, and that comes from me as well. And I'm not only apologizing for being late after March 1st, but even more late. I was unaware that this wasn't taken care of. I delegated the task to somebody, and my excuse for, or what happened in my life for why I delegated it was just my mom was in end-of-life care. And didn't take a leave because you can't do that in a lean nonprofit, and just didn't keep up on stuff as well as I thought. So I delegated it. She did let me know there was one bit that she hadn't done, and then it just didn't get attended to. So here we are. We have filled out the application. It isn't quite finished because the property that we're talking about has not been in use yet. It's being renovated. And so I wasn't sure exactly how to fill out that part, if you wanted it for the whole nonprofit or just that property, but can do that pretty quickly and take care of that.
So we got their annual report, but we didn't get the financial section where they're supposed to submit financials.
Right. And my question just is that for the whole organization, for the property in question?
Mr. Chairman, I need to interject. I was looking at the application online, and the application was submitted on 4/26/24, which is the final deadline for filing an annual renewal is March 31st. So realistically, unfortunately, the board doesn't have any leeway here into grant the application. That we can only, at this point, grant a denial. Grant a revocation. However, that decision can be appealed to the Utah State Tax Commission or the organization, because, there's some mitigating circumstances, could go before the Board of Commissioners under a green folder request and ask that the 2024 taxes be essentially forgiven.
Abated.
Abated, similar to what we had
For
to
the
do
best
with.
interest of the community and the county, right?
Similar to what we did with the Seventh-day Adventist Church a few years ago that ended up in the same situation.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so I mean, we really don't have, does that
Sure,
make
so-
sense? We don't have an option today.
Sure.
but
So what we'll
we have a
do is
path.
we'll pass the revocation, and then we'll have you fill out the form. I mean, I think end-of-life care for your mother is probably a pretty
I agree.
decent excuse.
Yeah, it's just we don't have an ability with the
Yeah,
law
right.
to extend
So
beyond.
in this meeting, we will deny it, and then we'll have you work with our staff to fill out a green folder request, and then you'll come before the commission. And then we would have to find that it's in the best interest of the county, which I'm leaning towards.
We sent that message
Yeah.
with as much
Yeah.
support as we have.
And then what we would do, so you would get charged the taxes, and then you would come before the Board of Commissioners, which looks eerily like this in the same place, just on a Wednesday instead of a Thursday. And then we would abate that amount
Okay.
for 2024.
And then do we just reapply for future years, or how do we do that?
Yeah.
And
then
can
for
we
future years, you
reapply
would
at
reapply.
any time?
You'll apply after January 1st next year with the new application. So you'll
Okay.
start over, a little bit longer application, but same result.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So I will make a motion to approve the revocation.
I'll second that.
Okay.
All in favor,
Community action was part of that item also. There were the two organizations. I haven't had any communication from them. So we sent the notices and they just haven't responded. Yeah.
I was there last night, pretending to be homeless.
Were you pretending?
I was pretending. I went home to my bed, but, okay. Well, maybe that,
But in the same thing, if it wasn't, yeah, it's the same thing. We'll have to do that. We'll have to, okay.
yeah.
It's important to note the
So the
community action is just a personal property count versus a real property.
Okay.
So
All right.
So
My
I guess-
motion still stands.
Yeah, and we voted on it, correct? Did I second?
Okay.
No. Yeah, so
Okay.
the revocation, why would that come to us in this meeting? That's probably illegal. Like, we don't have a choice other than to, right, approve the revocation.
Yeah, just procedurally, it's something that we
Okay.
have to have the action taken on it. But
Understood.
yeah, when there, as Bert said, there's very little discretion in this area.
Understood. Okay. Okay. That's helpful, I think. I just, in my mind, I'm thinking, Becky
there's
might,
no
if
discretion.
Becky knew that, then maybe she could have avoided a Friday afternoon meeting. But I understand that's part of the process, and now we've got some understanding for a path forward. Okay. Very good. Thank you. 19, approve or deny application for review by Board of Equalization for farmland. It's my understanding we want to table this, continue to June 27th.
All right, I'll make a motion to continue to June 27th.
I will second that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And one final motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. All in favor say aye.
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 We thought we got you out of here at before 5 o'clock on the Friday.
Goodbye.